double shots. That's how we row.
May sit.
Straight ahead's the Hyatt, or you should say. The Hyatt was built short because the Alamo's a block behind it. The Alamo's a war memorial, so they will be cast a shadow onto it. So we built to a perfect height and never cast a shadow onto the Alamo. I'll tell you guys a secret, okay? If you're staying at that hotel, we can see into the windows from right here. It can be awkward. It can be amazing. It's usually incredibly awkward. It happened about 2 months ago. This couple on my boat said, "We're staying there." I said, "I know." They didn't think it was funny. They got all serious. There's a shortcut that goes through here. It takes you to the Alamo. How many of you guys have been to the Alamo? Alright. How many of you guys have been to the basement in the Alamo? Very good. No basement in the Alamo. Now the bridge you're passing by is filled with bats. In order for you to see where the bats come out from, turn back towards me. Look up to the top of the beam. See where the green beams come together? It's a big hole. That's where the bats come out from. That's about 8:20 at night. Sun goes down, they come out. It looks like Gotham City for a minute. And then the bats go after the smallest people they can find. Now you don't have to be the fastest, you just can't be the slowest. Trip somebody and run. My dad told me that when I was a kid. I missed my brother. Yeah, he should have been faster. Remember, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. And that's how you win the Super Bowl.
You see that mama down there? It was like, I see the ball,
Right here's
I'm
Riverwalk.
running. Right,
Restaurants and shops. All the restaurants have their menu up front so you can see what kind of shenanigans to get yourself into. We have a lot of food to choose from. We have every food option you could ever imagine. A steakhouse, a rainforest, a Haagen-Dazs, a burger place, CVS, chocolate factory, Mexican food, 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 Mexican food. It's an Italian place. Mexican food, Mexican food with your ribs, there's Mexican food. Now, all of you guys have ticket stubs. On the backside of some of your tickets, there are discounts. And on the backside of others, there are discounts for the attractions by the Alamo. And there's a third ticket that talks about Facebook. You can find a friend. Just remember, the more friends you have on Facebook, the less you have in real life. By the way, friend us on Facebook. Follow us on Facebook. Now, on your right is the Clifford Building. And the Clifford Building was the office of Robert H. Hugman. Robert Hugman put his office on river level to prove 2 points. One, that you're able to drive, and two,
Right is that way, right? Is this way?
People were scared to work on river level. Every time it rained, it flooded. But once the flood channels were put in, you had nothing to worry about. Now, everyone just lean right. There you go. Way to go, team. Alright, Casa Rio. One of the oldest restaurants out here. It opened in 1946. They introduced riverside dining and dining on boats. Well, you got the secrets. Mexican restaurant. It's owned by a German family. That's the real secret. They've owned it for 5 generations. Now, if you guys look high and to the left, the big orange thing, you guys see it? You guys know what that is? Art. It's called the Friendship Torch. Yay, friendship! The weird thing about the Friendship Torch is most fights on street level happen next to it. So if someone gets you mad tonight, what do? You take them up there and you work it out. Sometimes people say, "I'll meet you up there." Bring it. Don't let the straw hat fool you. You see these dogs? They got no names. I let them go. I can't call them back. That's how I write. Write that down. You're going to use it for the rest of the week. Now we're back in the man-made section. The man-made section, 5 feet deep, concrete bottom, built between 1960 and 1968. This section of river is my favorite spot on the river because I've seen more people fall in right here than anywhere else on the river. I don't know why it happens so often, but it's so much fun to watch. One night I saw something amazing. There were 5 girls on the left. They were walking towards us, but they were walking arm in arm. The girl in the middle tripped. Domino effect. The entire team shuffled. The girl on the left became the anchor, and the last thing you heard was no one let go. BFF for life. They went down as a team. So if you're walking with someone tonight and they trip, what do? I go. That's right. Save yourself. Get off me, Brittany. You pull out your phone, you take a picture of it, and you put it on Instagram. #oops. You can tell. They're all stiff. Yeah, lay back about it. I don't even know. Who goes about the wheel? Figure it out. There's that big waterfall again. If you want one of those, they're at Home Depot. In the garden department. If you need help, find me on Facebook. Now straight ahead is our two big hotels, the Marriott, and the one next to it's the Marriott. Before we get to the Marriott, so if you're on the right side of the boat, you get to do this. Only the people on the right side of the boat get to do it. Put your right hand out like that. These plants only grow in South Texas. They feel like sandpaper. Don't rip them out, just give them a touch. They feel like sandpaper. Go ahead, give them a touch. These plants are called Texas poison ivy. Aren't you glad you sit on the left side of the boat? Okay, back to the Marriott. The taller one to the left, the Marriott River Center. Before it could be built there was a hotel there called the Fairmont. The Fairmont's a historical building, so we couldn't tear it down. We decided to move it. The Fairmont now sits on Alamo and Nuevo Street. It's in the Guinness Book of Records, one of the largest buildings ever moved on street.
Look at that.
3-story hotel weighed 16,000 tons. The weird thing is when they moved it, people stood outside and watched it go by.
There's no more.
This all happened before the internet. It was an exciting time back then. My parents have Polaroids of it. These are cypress knees, the roots poking out of the ground. They're part of the roots of the cypress tree, they store water. On your right, you'll see the youngest tree on the Riverwalk. That's Josh. Planted a year ago Wednesday. I was there. It was community service. No, seriously, everyone lean right on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go right. Just lean. A little bit more. A little bit more. Right there. Hold it. Good bit. Okay, that's good. It gets breezy right here. The only part of the river that has air conditioning. You can feel it coming out of the vents. Go ahead and put your hands up. Throw them up. You can see what I'm talking about. Throw your hands up all the way up. Come on. You're on vacation. Put your hands up. Now, if you keep your hands up for 10 seconds, it will air out your armpits. Go ahead and just shake that loose. Welcome to the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center. State-of-the-art telecommunications, 5 ballrooms. It is currently booked to the year 2025.
Nice.
I like the convention center. The glass bridge in front of you is made of safety glass. They say we can't break it. I say we're not trying hard enough. They say if something hits it, it will crack, but it won't fall apart. So far, so good. We had to put the tent on it. It was clear, and ducks were flying into it. It was like a Windex commercial. The ducks were okay, except for one. His beak was bent, so now he looks like Owen Wilson. I know, it's a weird-looking bird. You know, it was weird when it happened. No one said Aflac. Now, the river used to go all the way up to the tower, but in 1988, we had to expand the convention center, so we made this lagoon area to spin around it. Beyond the grotto is Hemisphere Park, Towers of Americas, and the Institute of Texan Culture. That big gray bird on the rock is a yellow-crowned night heron.
Oh, nice.
It's a male yellow-crowned night heron. Now, this doesn't work for everybody, but if you're on the outside of the boat and you're sitting by the blue rail, look over the edge and down, and you'll see something beautiful. It's your reflection. You're welcome. If you're in the middle, you know you're good looking, and you don't need my validation, do you? That's right. When you left the hotel, you said mission accomplished. So proud of yourself. You went back inside, took a selfie, and did your wallpaper. Hashtag delightful.
That's the one that eats the fish, right?
Bird just chilling. So you guys just see a bird. You know what I see? 9-pound chicken strip. Deep fry that bad boy.
Look at you.
Your battery. I don't know if you want it. Yeah. You gotta drive really slow right here. It's a speed trap.
Speed trap. Speed trap.
Don't do the donut shop in the convention center. High and to the right is a lovely mosaic. The mosaic's called Confluence of Civilizations. The artist that created it, Juan O'Gorman. The mosaic's 130 feet long, it is 22 feet high, and there are 400,000 1-inch by 1-inch tiles. All the tiles are natural stone except for the darkest blue. Ceramic tiles painted that color because we couldn't find that color, so we bought them at Lowe's. Yeah. The mosaic depicts the coming together of two civilizations, which is a meeting in the future.